Hi, my name's Maddie. I go to Snyder High School.
I'm Keenan Sentliver. I go to Bishop Dwenger High School.
Walking into high school is a total freak out.
It's where you're either really good at it or you hate it and just trying to get through it as fast as you can.
I know girls who wake up at 5 in the morning to do their hair and makeup and just like try on multiple outfits.
The hardest part about high school is going through every day, acting like everything's fine and putting a face on that everybody wants to see. But really, sometimes that face is nothing what you feel on the inside.
Talking about Young Life to somebody can be really hard because it's really hard to describe it. It's just one of a kind, and you can walk into Young Life straight from practice and just be a hot, sweaty mess, and nobody's gonna care.
I love coming to Young Life because it's always a good time. You always laugh a lot. And you play these games.
Young Life is a party.
And there was this big long tube, and they put water in the middle, and each of them had to blow into one end and try and get that water to just explode on the other person. And they're both some big guys with some pretty powerful lungs, and they were going at it for a while. And you could tell it was hurting, but at the end there was that finale, that big splash. And it's always great.
There's no judgment there, so you feel safe. It's just like amazing to feel like you're just a part of this one big voice. When our leaders get up there and talk, it's just like so quiet. It's just a total change from everybody screaming to everybody sitting there and just focusing on one thing. It's just crazy how all of us teenagers can actually like put our phones away for once and just look at somebody talking and just understanding what they're trying to say.
When I first started going to club, my friend, he got me to go. I knew it was a Christian organization, but I was skeptical about that because I didn't want anything to do with that.
And before club especially, I really wasn't close with God, and I just didn't know who he really was. I thought of him as some big, glorious figure that I could just never like really relate to or be in a relationship with. I actually wasn't supposed to go to Young Life camp this summer, and Sarah wrote a letter to my mom. I never thought a leader would go that far to get me to go to camp.
My leaders actually he got me really convinced, and he said, you would be perfect for camp. And I was like, oh, me, I don't know what qualities I have that make me so suited for this, but if it's a good time, let's do it.
And going to camp was life-changing. I'm so glad that I went. I just can't believe that all that could come out of just a week.
And it was a good time, and there was a lot of emotion in it when we could just sit down at cabin time and be real with each other and open up and even break down and cry. It was special.
Normally just breaking down and opening your walls for everybody just to come on in is just really tough because you really can't trust anybody when you get to high school.
We'd have big clubs there with like hundreds of people, and there would just be tons of people pouring their heart out singing worship songs.
Our speaker Dave would tell us like different lessons about God and just stuff that I've never heard before.
My leader, Mikey Riley, he went out one night in our cabin time. It was back way out in the woods. He went around to each and every one of us, and he told us how he prays for us every night and the specific things he prayed for. And it was so moving. And I couldn't see how somebody that he knew me but who never really like grew up with me or didn't have a reason to really love me and cared so much.
One night we all got to choose a rock from outside the speaking room, and we went down to the shore of the lake and we all just threw the rock in, and it represented like our sin and just that we were carefree now and we were just letting everything go and letting God into our life.
It didn't come from 1 week of pounding it into me or anything. It was a process, and that was just the starting point. I say I believe in God now because I saw how how much love that came from him, and that lived inside of people. And when those people spread that love to me, whether it be Young Life leaders or fellow people, kids in Young Life, to me that spread that love and tried to give that love to me, I began to feel it, and it felt special. Over Christmas break last year, I just broke down and let God in. I used to block out God and put up walls to make sure that He wasn't there, and I could know that He wasn't there. But now I can be with God.
Sarah is my Young Life leader, but she's like my lifesaver. I mean, she's the one who got me to go to camp. She's there for me every time I need her, and she's helped me out so much. She's always really happy, and she has a snack, and I'm just like, I want to be like Sarah. She's one of my biggest role models that I've ever had. Knowing God, knowing His love, how it feels, it inspires me to give that love to other people and share that. And not necessarily like come like share like and believe in the Lord with me, but just like I care for you and like you're special. Because of Young Life, I feel like I know God more than I ever have before. That there's more things than clothes and what I look like. And there's a verse that says that's hanging up on my mirror, and that like I look at it every day, and it means